Quiet Storm, Godfather Part 3, all these records. Did you know, like, was there ever a time you were in the studio, you guys finished recording this record, and you just got this sense, like, we about to fuck the streets up, like, niggas about to be jumping in garbage cans head first off this shit.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard for me to know. I don't never fucking know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like P and them niggas used to have to tell me like, yo, this shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying? They'll come to my crib, they be like, yo, what the fuck is this? I was like, nah, it's just some track I made, you know what I'm saying, a little while ago, whatever. So, you know, I don't be knowing. I be needing those other ears around, you know what I mean? Because the ones that I think is dope be the ones that be probably trash to them, like, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that I think is trash is dope to them, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
like which ones?
Like, I wouldn't say that I thought it was trash. Like Quiet Storm, we talk about Quiet Storm. I had that shit in my crib. You know what I'm saying? It's just white lines slowed all the way down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I threw some keys across it real quick, and I just threw it in the back.
To the side,
you know what I'm saying? But Prodigy used to come to my crib all the time, you know, while I was asleep or something, and he'll just be going through my computer listening to the beats. And he was like, yo, what the fuck is this? I was like, it's just some track that you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I really felt. So he just recorded a whole solo song to the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, I really didn't think too much of the record, you know what I'm saying? But the record label and Chris Lighty at the time liked it so much that they said, yo, we're gonna use this as the first single. And I was like, all right, well, I was like, damn, but I'm not on the song, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they was like, yo, you produced it. They was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like a team player, you know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it, you know, cause you know, I'm a rapper first, you know what I mean? So that kind of like discourage you if you ain't on the fucking record in your own
like,
hip hop
we
group,
gotta,
like,
we
you
gotta
know
put this out, yeah.
But they like, nah, don't worry about it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just had to learn how to be a team player on that one, and I ain't feel.
Wasn't that originally supposed to be the single off his solo project, and then the labels got involved, and somehow Keep It Thorough became the first single?
See,
I remember hearing that story, but I never got clarity on it.
Right, but see, Quiet Storm was always gonna be on Murder Music album. It was always gonna be on there. But instead of me and Prodigy being on there, they made it where it was just P on the record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, we did that. But then when P made his solo record, he did with Alchemist Keep It Thorough. You know what I mean?
Did that ever bother you? And not that specific thing, but everybody has comments as far like people forget how nice Big Boy is because of what an alien Andre is.
Right.
And
Right.
a lot of groups have that issues. And you, again, rapping next to one of the greatest, your bars was always second to none. You was always doing your thing. Nobody ever said you was always killing shit when you did your thing, but Prodigy was doing this whole other shit.
Yeah.
How did that affect the...
I actually want to add to that because we had Tragedy on here. And Tragedy was like, yo, you wrote the first album by yourself.
The Juvenile Hell shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few of the rhymes, you know, I wrote for P.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we did the Infamous album, when P started just moving his own pen, that shit was just like another. It was, you know what I'm saying? I had to look around and be like, yo, dude, this nigga got a ghostwriter because you know what I'm saying? That's how.
Right.
That's how nice he became. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like to go back to what you were saying, like. Did it bother me when he was like doing solo records? It didn't really bother me because at the same time I was producing for people too. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of Mobb Deep. So, and even if I wasn't, it didn't bother me because I love to see my brother flourish. Like, you know what I'm saying? To see him do his thing and, you know, and rap over other people's beats. You know what I'm saying? Not just me trying to hoard his talent and be like, no, rap over this. Like that shit was dope to see how he was rocking to other people's tracks.
Right, because you believed in him.
Nah, definitely, absolutely. You know what I mean? I mean, he was amazing to me, you know, not just because he was my friend and a hip-hop partner, but the shit that he was writing, that shit was just, I was like, damn, I've been stopped trying to keep up with him. And you know what I'm saying? I just was like, he is who he is. I was like, fuck it, I rap and I make beats. So that's my bag. That's, you know what I mean? So I just was lucky enough to be rapping beside him, you know what I mean?
That's dope, because again, Tragedy and Wiz kind of informed us that at first they was like, nah, son, do it by yourself.
Right.
There
I'm
was a
glad I ain't
feeling
listened to him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad I ain't listened to him.
Right.
But you know, that's how Queensbridge is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be like, yo, nah, fuck that hat, dude. You know what I'm saying? Do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I always was the type that I wanted to be in a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, at the time. So, you know, me and him, you know, shared a friendship, a bond that, you know, from high school that, you know, at that time couldn't be broken.
So y'all met in high school.
Yep, yes it did.
Do you remember?
I remember it like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The high school of art and design. You know what I mean? I was a sophomore, he was a freshman coming in. So I already had been in the school for like a year. By the time he got there, we had mutual friends.
Don't tell me y'all met on Freshman Friday.
Nah, nobody wasn't fucking with him though. You know what I mean? On Freshman Fridays, yeah, he was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's looking, but he was like, nah, he's good. And it's crazy because he used to be coming to school like Slick Rick. Yo, this nigga used to have Gucci links down the head, and you could hear him coming up the hallway.
Clink, clink, clink,
Like,
clink,
for real, like,
clink.
the nigga was truck jewelry. I'm like, yo, who is this kid? Like, nobody ain't touching him, robbing him, nothing, but he, little nigga just with mad jewelry, like, word. That's how I met him.
And then from there, how did it go over to like, yo, let's be in a rap group?
Because I already was rapping, he was rapping already. He had like a demo deal, production deal with Jive Records, and he did a song with like High Five, where he did a little rap with them or whatever. But, you know, for whatever reason, you know, that didn't pan out. I guess, if they wasn't gonna sign me or, you know, us as a group, he didn't really want to fuck with it. So, you know, and we was just becoming so much of a friends that we was like, yo, let's just form a group, because we hanging out after school, we hanging out on the weekends, like really, you know, getting to know each other families, and we like, yo, fuck that, we got the same goals, let's just become a group.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.